What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to make a quick video for you today on these crypto phones you've been seeing in some of my videos recently. A couple of you guys have asked me to do a bit of an explanation on it, so I'm finally getting around to it. Basically, these are just old junk cell phones. They're a couple years old. One was mine, a friend's, my mom's old phone. Basically, any Android phone can do this, and it's a cryptocurrency called Verus coin. Now, you're using the Verus Miner app. You just download it, set it up, make a wallet, turn it on, and away you go. So they all have sort of different speeds. MHS is megahash per second. That is the speed at which it's mining. So the more powerful the phone's CPU, the more you are able to mine. This just mines to basically the Verus app. You have a little wallet, and then you can just see the cash value of it as it goes up. You can cash it out, send it to an exchange, and have it e-transferred to your bank or whatever you want to do. All the exchange stuff is fairly secure. I'm not a big crypto guy. I'm not looking to promote this, but if you do have a couple Androids lying around, this is something you can do if you're interested. So you're definitely not going to get rich. I make about $1.50 a week on these 4 phones. I just got that one, but it's not doing so hot at 1.9. Probably won't put it in the rack here. But yeah, it's about $1.50 a week. It's free hydro. So if you have them sitting around, sure, it might be fun to try out. Let you dip your toes in crypto for really no startup cost. As long as you have a couple old Androids lying around, you can just get to it. So it's crypto, it's unstable, it's volatile. So last week, actually, the price of Verus coin went way up, like 100% up through the roof. I had some, I did sell it off at the time. It's come back down. It's higher than it was, but it's leveled off now for sure. And that's just the name of the game with crypto. It's unstable. It's all over the place. It's kind of exciting, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing, especially when it's all free like this. It doesn't really matter if you win or lose. It's just kind of a hobby. So yeah, you do want to keep the phones cool. I have this fan running on the load output side of the Bougerv charge controller, just keeping these fans cool, or these phones cool at all times. They're sitting around 30 C today, which is not too bad. They get up to 40 if you let them. I get them down to about the mid-20s if it cools off a little bit overnight. So you do want to keep them cool. They mine better when they're cool, and there's less risk of bulging a lithium battery. So definitely, if you're going to do this, put a fan or some sort of active cooling system on them. Just keep that temperature down. Now, it's also a good sunny day, so I thought I would take that opportunity to finally make a review on the Bougerv 60 amp charge controller. As you can see, we're doing 28 amps right now, and that is only because I'm on 10 gauge wire. So I have it limited to 28.5 amps, just so I don't exceed the ampacity of this wire and start to overheat or melt anything. But yeah, I've been using this guy for almost a month now. It's ran every single day. Works great. I'll take you out back in a minute and show you my solar panel setup. I've got 800 watts at about 70 volts. So it's, yeah, it's been doing good. I'm going to run you through the app. We'll take a look at the efficiency overall. It's been a nice little charge controller. I say little, but it actually is pretty bulky. It's got a nice big heat sink here in the back. Never really runs hot. Even at 30 amps, it stays nice and cool. It's kind of got like a aluminum back with a plastic front here. This little thing comes off. You can access all your terminals. I've got these 2 lighter wires running the fans down here for the phones. That's just from the load output side of things. You can see all that in the app. So I'll show you that next. I'll take you outside first and show you my panels, and then we'll check back in on the Bluetooth. So this is my new solar panel setup. These are 2 Canadian Solar 400 watt panels from the EG4 heat pump mishap. They ended up being overpowered for the heat pump, so I've repurposed them to the garage setup. Now they are sitting on the EG4 bright mount kit. This is actually only half the kit, which is sort of nice. You don't have to install the full rack because it is pretty big. So this is just 2 panels. I haven't kind of made this permanent yet. It's just sitting on a 6x6 post right now. Still need to clean up the wiring. I do have it staked down with a couple T-posts, but I just want to play around with the position, get this thing kind of in the optimal spot as far as sun, and then I might do some concrete footings or bury these posts. I haven't really decided yet. So we might as well do an efficiency test while we're sitting at 28.5 amps. So if we take our battery charging side of 14 volts, multiply that by 28.48 amps, we get an output wattage of 398.7. If we divide that by our input wattage of 415, we get an efficiency of 96%. So that's very good. It's right up there with most MPPTs. You want to be in that 95 or higher % range, so that's good to see. Now this MPPT does charge in 12 or 24 volts. At 12 volts, you're able to go up to 900 watts of solar. At 24 volts, you can do 1800 watts. And the VOC max solar input voltage is 100 volts. So keep that in mind if you're sizing out a system. It does also incorporate low temperature protection. Now mine did not come with the low temp sensor. I'd love to test it out on camera here, but it didn't include a sensor. So I also don't see one as an option on the Bougerv website for sale, so I'm going to have to look into whether or not that was supposed to be included. And like most charge controllers, it does have presets for different batteries, different charging options. I think most of us like to do the user-defined options, change things up to kind of the way we prefer to charge. But overall, really nice charge controller. Like I said, I've had this up for about a month. It's worked perfectly. I've had no issues with it. I think it's kind of the perfect size for the setup I have right now. Like 2 panels at 800 watts, 60 amp controller, 2 lithium batteries. Gives me plenty of power. It's way more than I need for just these crypto phones, but you could definitely run a good amount of stuff off this and make enough power every day. I am dumping power down to the little S2000 here when I have an excess. So yeah, overall a really good charge controller. If you want to check it out, I'll post a link below as well as a code. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.